and I'm happy with the sale, but I'm disappointed it didn't make quite as much as I thought. But you know what? That's what happens when you take a risk every once in a while. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and we're in the Commonwealth cabin here, me and Turner hanging out for a little while. Huh? And we've had a great day, but we've had one really disappointing sale on eBay. One auction that didn't go for nearly what I thought it would go for. But you know what, it's balanced out. We have a few auctions that are going for more than I thought, which are for some different type of items, which I want to talk about in just a second. But there's a few other items that sold today that I want to show you. And I have one other thing that I want to clear up really quick before we get going. I meant to do this last time and I forgot to do it, so I'm going to do it this time. Let's take a look. All right, so Reagan made me do a new inventory system. 5XL, 4XL, 3XL, and then we have some tubs in the back for the other sizes because she's having a hard time figuring out what's in stock, what's not in stock, and where to find it. And so I had my guy, because we've been having trouble keeping this stuff in stock, I'm like, you know what, just get me a different color blue. Had a lot of people ask for the big sizes. Had a couple of gentlemen asked for the big sizes for their wife to sleep in the shirt. My wife didn't like that very much, by the way. But hey, it's on its way. So you can tell the different color, and it's not Gildan, which is what it says on the website. So if you order one of those bigger sizes, I think definitely all the 5XL, they're slightly off in color. You can tell the difference in color. So I just wanted to say that really quick. If you're getting it for Christmas, they're in stock. Every single size is now in stock. And I don't think we'll sell out before Christmas, any of the sizes. I don't think we're too low, although that one may be a little low. So at any rate, hi, bud.
Hi.
You don't have a shirt, do you?
I have a shirt.
You don't have a Commonwealth Picker shirt, do you?
No.
I got to ask my guy to make a kid size, don't I?
Yeah.
That's right. I better do that. Maybe that's what I'll get. I can't get you that for Christmas. You don't want that for Christmas. All right. There's one other thing I want to mention really quick. Actually, two. I'm going to answer a question, even though I usually do this on Sunday. Had a viewer ask about how I was able to ship a certain thing of Tupperware out first class. It wasn't this one, but this is what I grabbed to give you an example. So it weighs 9 ounces. So a lot of people were selling these, and if you look at these don't even sell very good, but I'm just giving you an example. Okay, last thing is these auctions. So we are doing some charity auctions. I'm not telling you exactly what charities because I'm not entirely sure, and a lot of them won't necessarily be charities. We're going to be randomly giving gifts out to a few people who we think are rather deserving as well. And then there'll be some money to charities. This one's going all to St. Jude, by the way. This was given to us by Kristen. And this one's being bid up. It's currently, last time I looked, it was in the 170s. So all I'd ask is that if you bid on something like this for charity, all the money's going somewhere else. I've even put up the first $100 of my own right here. This is my money. I'm contributing to it. The kids will. All of the money from anything we do. And we're going to do 12 days of Christmas. So there's 4. We're going to keep putting them up. This is a polo shirt. I don't know what the bidding is on that yet. I'm going to put this up in a minute. You guys will see it here tomorrow maybe. And this misfit, if you see, has an upside down eyeball. So we're putting that, we'll sign it or whatever. Signed a first edition mug. And we're going to put up a few more unique things like that. All the money we're going to be donated. We're going to do it on a Commonwealth Picker video. We're going to give it away and then give credit to everybody who's contributed to this at the end of the video, and we'll do that sometime, I think, or I hope, in January. All right, this is one of the very few things I got retail arbitrage after Halloween. Last year, we cleaned house. This year, not so much. $10, sold for $40 plus shipping. Got this one from Lowe's. So I picked up, I think, just one of these, another type, just a few little things, nothing amazing. But, you know, I'll make $22, $3, $4, something like that. My wife picked these up at Goodwill, a little Goodwill haul. Have it on video. And I haven't really found anywhere I wanted to put it yet. So I might put it on the Picker channel. Because her and my daughter were out and they did their own little video. Which I thought was cute. So Heilig Myers. Santas from Around the World collection. I have sold a few of these in the past. They're not amazing money. I think she probably paid 99 cents or maybe $1.99 for these is my guess. And they sold for $9.50 a piece. Each individually. And the same person bought 2. And so we'll do a little refund of shipping I think on these. I think they're kind of heavy. This might put them into priority. These are a lot heavier than you might think. We will have to see. But either way, let's say she paid $2 because I know she wouldn't pay more than that because I know her. And they sold for $19. So, you know, there's probably around a $13 profit in there. I picked 2 of these up on a sale, I don't think, that have aired yet. The other one we sold the other day, Mickey. And this one is just a traditional Santa Claus here with blue eyes. Kind of cool. Department 56. And I saw that on the bottom, and they only wanted $1 for them, or maybe even 50 cents. I think it was $1. And I'm like, sure, I'll snatch them both. And both sold for right around $15. This was $14.95 plus shipping on this one. So at $1, it's going to be around a $12 profit. I don't even like to use the 8x6x4 box. Those things are so light that is basically the weight of the box. We can get it at 8 ounces and ship it in this big box with bubble and paper. It's pretty light, but it gives me a lot more cushion when I use the 10x7x5. But the 8x6x4 would probably work too, but I think I'll ship it in this. Right, this one right here, I saw it and I thought to myself, that looks like a Starbucks cup. And I picked it up and sure enough, it was a Starbucks cup. Espresso cup, and I grabbed it, and it's a mermaid one, which I think is interesting. I was looking on Instagram today, and Tanya, Thrifty Treasures, had a picture of a mermaid coffee mug. I'm like, huh, it's the first time I've ever sold a mermaid coffee mug, and I see it. It's amazing. I picked this one up at the day of garage sales, was called Awkward Negotiations at this garage sale. It's the one where I picked up that Pepperdine hockey jersey, if you remember that one. That sold for $100 really quickly. Probably could have got $125 out of it. And this one was $1 or something like that. Sold for $11 plus shipping, so pretty decent little profit for a little tiny item. All right, we're going to do a Homeschool Hustler store sale, but I forgot to grab something real quick. And I'm just going to grab it real quick, show it to you. It sold for $25 plus shipping, and it is something you probably saw me pick it up on a previous garage sale. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I paid, I don't even know, $2-3 for it. And it is a Harbor Breeze, and it's a universal ceiling fan light remote control. And it sold for $25 plus shipping. All right, Turner, this sold out of the Homeschool Hustler store. What sold?
Thumper from Bambi.
Bambi. Do you remember Bambi? Have you seen Bambi?
I don't know.
About the deer in the forest with the fire? You don't remember it?
No.
Do you remember when Daddy picked that up?
No.
You don't remember that? We were at the Disney store at Myrtle Beach like 2 years ago. And I'm like, why isn't this thing sold? I think I paid $2.50 for it. And it sold for, I think I had it out there for 20 plus shipping, sold for 15 plus shipping. And I picked that up to make a little bit of money while your mama was shopping. And it didn't ever sell. And I'm like, what the heck for? And it's because I didn't have it listed. I sold a bunch, but I missed the quantity apparently. So, anyway, that's enough money for you to do what, Turner?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1.
You got it, buddy. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, I have a few things, but before I do that really quick, had a gift sent to us from Ryan, aka Thrift Gorilla. So I see your website right here, and I just checked it out. Interesting. So thank you so much, Ryan. He talks about going to the bins with his dad, and he saw these, and he had to get them here. They're really cool. They fit perfect here. I love it. I don't know a Kelsey or a Natalie other than people I teach, but it doesn't matter. I love both of the plates, and one of them is from my, there you go, see California right there. So we are going to put those maybe here and here maybe. I'm not quite sure, but that is very kind of you. Thank you. And Pepper's excited about it too. Okay, here is the disappointing auction. And I was going to put these out there. I was going to list these cars out there for $20 plus shipping and see that they sold. So they came from the unexpected jackpot sale, which I didn't bother to pull out here. I guess I will in a second. And it's all pure profit. We made a bunch of money. But these are kind of the beat up, broken up, incomplete, not worth selling on their own cars. And there's 22 of them. You can see some of them are really bad shape. Some of them don't have wheels. Some of them are Ertl, some of them are Corgi, and some off-brands. And I don't know, there's a Haley's Comet one. I'm like, yeah, 20 bucks, somebody will buy these. But, you know, they are kind of heavy, so the shipping on it's a little pricey. Although we'll probably end up doing something like pirate ship or something because they'll be small. But at any rate, it doesn't really matter. We might even be able to put them into a small box and put them in a padded envelope. And so I decided to put them out on auction, and I figured it would probably get between $10 and $20, and they didn't. They sold for $5.50 plus shipping. So we'll add that to our list, and I'm happy with the sale, but I'm disappointed it didn't make quite as much as I thought. But you know what? That's what happens when you take a risk every once in a while, especially on an item that you just don't know about. You know, a lot of times doing auctions are great when you have items that have a high sell-through rate and there's not many out there. It's definitely a good idea to do it on some, but this wasn't one of them. All right, I'm going to call this my leftover lot from the unexpected jackpot sale. $1,423. Awesome sale. Turner just said, what the heck is that gorilla? There's Thrift Gorilla. All right, bud, I got to slide behind here in the famous blue chair. I got to Hang On Sloopy. There it is right there. Hang On Sloopy by the McCoy. So I had a request to do a record packing video, which is funny because I've done one before and I just got shredded by the vinyl people. So I'm going to do another one. I actually ordered a few things and I'm going to do a record shipping video with the help of all the vinyl people in the audience who have given me suggestions. We're going to do another one. And I don't know what I'll do with the old one. Delete it because it is pretty bad, but whatever. I don't know. It still makes me a little bit of money every day, like 3 cents. So maybe I'll keep the old one up too. This one sold for $15 plus shipping. It's in pretty good shape compared to the rest that I've been selling lately. And it's an interesting cover for sure. And I don't know. We'll see. There you go. $15 plus shipping. That's a pretty good record sale for me. This is not the high record area of the world. This is not out there where rideshare reseller lives and out there where the high rollers live out there. Okay, next item should be back here in one of these drawers. I'm not sure which. Froggy Flips, I think. All right, where is it? Here, that's Scooby-Doo. That is Gumby. There it is. Viewmasters don't go for a ton of money, but sometimes the little reels go for decent money, especially if you have the full set. This one was not one of those. This one, a set of 3 Gumbies, $8. But I only paid like $1 or $2 for the Viewmaster and quite a few reels. So we'll make a little bit of money. That breaks us even right there, and the rest are going to sell for profit. Some of you have heard me tell the story about selling jeans in order to pay for my wife's wedding ring and engagement ring. And so I kind of got burnt out on selling jeans and pants in general. But sometimes you got to buy something in a lot. I don't know which one this is. There's 2 pair. I'm going to grab them both. And so sometimes you have to buy things in a lot. And I bought a ton of Under Armour stuff. It was a great deal. And they had a couple pairs of pants in there. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll get those too, you know, because it's kind of bundled in there. And these sold for $15.95, I think, plus shipping. And I'm not sure which ones they are, if they're this one or this one. So I'm going to have to check in a minute. They were 30. Oh, I don't know. You don't care what size they are. $15 plus shipping on one of these 2 pairs. And Under Armour sells good. It's not the highest end brand name, but it definitely sells good for sure. This is a boys North Face fleece. So it's not an adult, so it didn't go for that much. Plus it's got a little bit of damage down here on this little tag. And I think Blue Ridge Mama listed this because I don't remember taking this picture. And it sold for $22.95, I think, plus shipping. And we probably paid, I don't know. I doubt she got this at the Goodwill. I bet I picked it up somewhere. It might even have been Bubba's. But I wouldn't have bought them North Face to begin with. We're too cheap. Every once in a while, I buy a super shooter. And I haven't sold any this Christmas. This might be the first Christmas ever that I don't have a super shooter to sell. Actually, you know what? I think I got one at that 100 Mile garage sale not too long ago. And it was brand new. I did. I got one from Tim the Toy Man. That was on a video. And that was, I sold it like a week after, I think for $80. But that was sealed. Anyway, every once in a while, I'll find one and test it and it doesn't work. And so I parted out. And they're hard sellers. The discs sell pretty quick, but none of them really sell very fast. But I sold something out of it today. I usually just put them all in the bag, all the pieces in the bag. And then as one sells, I just take it out of the bag. And this is what sold this time. So $7.41. So, I don't know, I probably paid a couple bucks for the whole thing, so this makes your money back, and every other part is going to be pure profit. All right, a regular Inaman, not a misfit. This one went on eBay. I put one up every few days. We still have a few left, and I'll just keep putting them out every once in a while. And this one went out to Amber, so Amber, we hope he gets things moving for you. Appreciate it. Now, a bunch of misfits went from the CommonwealthPicker.com store. I think as of now, we're out. I have to recount. There may be 5 or 6 misfits left. So, and I know I have some regulars left as well, so we'll see. But let me read off some names. I'll read a couple of these, but I don't have time to go through every single one. So if you wrote us a note, be assured that I read it for sure. So this went to Tony, Robert, Heather, from Heather's Menagerie. I think that's the eBay store. Ruben, and Ruben's eBay store is Ruben in the Shop. No, I take it back. This is a YouTube channel. Ruben in the Shop. If I can remember, I'll try to link a picture or link it right there. And if I remember, you have a Starburst clock behind you. I think that's what it is. One of the MCM mid-century modern clocks. Those are worth some good money. I like it. And one to Brooks Redemption Market. And I think that's eBay. And in answer to your question, yes, tax season is coming up. And yes, this is a tax write-off. Certainly it's a tax. I mean, this, you can't do business without it. So it's undoubtedly going to be a tax write-off, right? Am I missing something? All right, I'm going to read Josh and Lori. There's one other person who bought something but didn't want me to mention their name because it's a Christmas present, so we'll definitely do that, but thank you. Hi, Kevin and crew. eBay has been kind to me this year. Glad to have found your channel, Garage Flips, Part-Time Pickers, Cincinnati Pickers channels earlier this year. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for expanding my knowledge into other realms of junk or treasure. I currently have an eBay store, Eclectic History. Well, that sounds like an eBay store I would have. I always say eclectic and I teach history. And hopefully this Animan will move some more inventory for me. Best of luck for the rest of 2020 and let's do it all again in 2020. Let's do it all again in 2021. Let me know in the comments, is there anybody who wants to repeat 2021 again? I realize some resellers made some money, but I'll happily forfeit some of that money for some normalcy. At any rate, happy holidays to your family from ours. Josh, Natasha, and Emma. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it, and we hope he gets things moving for you. All right, last one is going off to Lori, and this is in Reno. Biggest little city in the world. I love Reno. I remember going through, we used to drive from Southern California. My dad delivered newspapers. He ran a newspaper agency in Redlands, California, the LA Times. And so he worked in the middle of the night. And so when we would go for a break up to Northern California to some friend's house, he'd get home at like the crack of dawn, 5 a.m. or something, put us in the car, and we'd drive all the way to Reno, Nevada. And we'd spend the night in Reno. That's a long drive. And then we'd go all the rest of the way up to a little place called Willow Creek, California. And we would stay up there for a while with some friends, some dear friends. At any rate, I don't know why I'm telling. Oh, it's because you live in Reno. There you go. I get sidetracked easily. By the way, on another sidetrack, that might be where my obsession with ashtrays came from. The friends that we had up in Willow Creek, they were smokers. And when we would stop in Reno, our job as little guys, me and my brother, was to go gather up all of the matches. And we'd go and we'd bring it to them. Any rate, who knows. I'm so glad to get one of these. I watch a bunch of pickers, and you are my favorite. Well, isn't that kind of you? Thank you. I love seeing the family involved, and I admire how much you can do and still work full-time. I have been selling part-time for about 15 years and can still always pick up something new from you. My eBay handle is Caro Queen, K-A-R-O Queen. And my husband says I need to get things moving. Thank you, Lori. Lori, thank you. We appreciate it. All right, as always, thank y'all for joining us. Christmas is coming up. We're planning on taking like 5 days off just to be with family. We hope you're able to do the same. But we realize some of you out there can't be with family. And we appreciate you being part of ours. So we'll try to put out a little bit of content each day, both on the Commonwealth Picker channel. I just got done editing a video, a Christmas video over there where we went someplace that we go every year. It's nothing amazing. It's not even really picking, but it's just something to say thank you to those of you who are at home and not necessarily with somebody this time of year. And then we'll put a few things on that I've been working on for this channel. That's not, they'll all be reselling related, you know, shipping videos. People ask me to do different videos, and we'll do a few different things like that. Some Q&A we'll put out. So, but we're going to enjoy 3 or 4 days without doing any shipping. So at any rate, thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. All right, Reagan, what's sold out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store?
We got Commonwealth Picker sticker and mug. We got a We Get Things Moving shirt and Misfit in Man, and the Commonwealth Picker blue shirt.
Awesome, thank you. All right, you want to give any thank yous out?
To Gary, Casey, and Jennifer. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, and let me tell you, Gary left a message, and I think you want me to read it. It is a Christmas gift for your wife, but you also mentioned her store, so I'm just going to give that a shout out. So my apologies. I'll tell you what, y'all. Reagan, if we ever get any messages that don't say, we're just going to read them all unless they say, don't mention this, it's a Christmas gift, because I don't know what to do sometimes. At any rate, hi Kevin, this is for my wife for Christmas. Her eBay store is called Cleaning the Coop. We are viewers and commenters under Nikki and Gary. Love your channels and keep up the great info you provide. Thank you so much. So thank you, Gary. We do appreciate it. And the next one, Reagan, I don't know which one, but says it's to, well, it's to Casey, but I don't know who's who here. It's from CJT number 2 to CJT number 1, or vice versa. At any rate, she just passes on some kind words about you, Reagan, and Turner, and about Blue Ridge Mama. So she says that the cabin looks awesome. So thank y'all so much. We appreciate it.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.